Hey baby, come here often. Uh, we're back. Another episode. Uh, Fred Manley's Minecraft. Woo! I've been doing some stuff off camera because it's only been in little short bursts when I could just get on for a little bit, but not actually record because of work and stuff like that. And I think that music's really loud. It sounds like it. Oh yeah. I changed the settings and I turned it up when I was jamming out to the really awesome piano Minecraft music during a recording session of Red Granite MineCraft², which is the other Minecraft video on the channel, with me and Grant both working together to build stuff. But as you can see, my mouse is glitching, but it looks fine. So carrying on, I did some work here. As you can tell, the Stonehenge is right there, and this was the little pond that kept freezing over, which I tried to fix it from freezing. You can probably hear netherrack burning, which is a few layers under this. I'm gonna have to go and extinguish that because I don't want that sound going on about. So instead, my solution was to have all the water flowing so that it can't freeze, because I'm just so smart. And we have some redstone lamps at the bottom just to make it look cool. I guess this would be, well, what I would like to call it as I was building it was Inismona, which is Gaelic for Isle of Druids. Of course, it's a bit small for there to be any druids on here, but the Stonehenge is right there. I mean, come on. So the name stays. So we have water flowing in from a whole bunch more places rather than just that little waterfall we had. Ooh. Okay, okay, mouse. Okay. Alright. We had water just flowing in from over here, so I added... I'm just moving my thumb over the optical bit, trying to get it to work. Gonna work now? Why am I talking to a mouse? Why am I talking to a mouse and recording myself doing it? I don't know. Anyway, add another little water flow here, which comes down quite nicely. And then some more up behind there, or underneath there, rather. And a nice little stream coming down from over there, which I will show you in a moment. And if we head on over here, there's a spot where the water sort of levels out a bit, but isn't level enough to freeze over. Awesome. Where we head in, and of course, nether portals down here. Now, if we quickly go into the nether, you will be able to see the reason why my levels have not been going up. Because I've had some very, very unfortunate turns of events. So terrible. Because... oh god, there's one in the house. Oh, thank you. Oh crap, I think he just went through to the surface. Anyway, I'm working on this little nether house. I'm not sure about the jack-o'-lantern lanterns, but they are kind of cool looking, but it's just, I don't know. And this is fenced off because I don't want any pigmen coming in when I don't want them to. Because with the being on a newer snapshot, they have enchanted gold swords now. So even with full iron, they can one-hit you. And they attack in swarms. So it's just generally a bad decision to annoy them. Got our ender chest here. Pretty standard stuff in it. Got the nether bricks in there. Just in case I need it on the surface and didn't want to be hustling all the way back through the waterfall back to here. Alright, so let's go check if that guy is back in my portal room now. Hope not, because he was for a second, but then me going through put him back through. Yeah, mobs and NPCs and like villagers, zombie pigmen, pigs, sheep, cats, dogs, wolves, lions, tigers, bears, oh my. They can all go through nether portals now, which is cool because that means you can have super secret nether pig farms or chicken farms. Well, you could always have chicken farms because you just need to bring in eggs and hatch them up. But if we swim, why are we swimming? Shouldn't be swimming. In fact, we really shouldn't be out here when it's dark. But we do have the stream, which just starts up here with a little cover over it, just that the source blocks, yeah, source blocks don't. I said it way too many times, and I can't not say it now. The water can't freeze. The starting points of the water can't freeze. As long as the top isn't exposed to air, can't freeze. So that's one of the other challenges of living in the snow biome. The other being having snow falling on paths, which I did solve with the half slabs, which is awesome. Now if we head up here, yay, we can hop into bed so that things don't try and murder us. We don't like it when things try to murder us. So if we just hop down and hop back up, mouse is still glitching. I unplugged it and plugged it back in, hoping that it would fix it, but it didn't. Oh well. It's just when I try and swing around like a bit too far, it sort of starts doing that. Kind of like that when I'm trying to take turns. But got a floor in here now. That's really about it so far, unfortunately. Yeah. Why are you doing this? Makes me feel like I'm at work. Because all it is walking and swinging your head side to side to look at water. Floating little bits with torches on them. Felt it looked cooler. Plus it means less snow melting on the ground. And we have a redstone lamp there to help make these bits of ice freeze less. Always an awesome thing. Again, another ender chest, but that was the first one that I ever made, so no surprise there. See, they still freeze over because they are exposed to air. But there's not really a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. Now, if I pop into Home Sweet Home, actually, this place needs a sign. You can now use dyes on domesticated wolves' collars. So, in the blue collar, we have Ron Burgundy, and in the magenta collar, we have Peter Mansbridge. So now we can tell them apart. Finally. Thank you, Jeb. And if we make 3 signs for the price of 1, Another benefit of 1.3, and of course if you've been watching this series you will know that it was actually available in a snapshot leading up to it quite a while ago. So that saves you a whole bunch of resources, which is good. There we go. No, no, no. Why'd you go and do that? Need my melon slice out. Standard. Standard for the Let's Play. Always got a melon slice. Last night, when I didn't really have an opportunity to record, but I did have quite a bit of playing time. It was just I was talking to people and stuff like that, and can't really be doing that when I'm playing Minecraft and recording it for my Let's Play. I was bored, so I decided I was going to go and find another dungeon, which I did, and I got another saddle, which brings us up to 6, which is the perfect amount that I need. And if you've noticed, like, a lot of the sort of references that I've made throughout this series, you know exactly why I needed 6. If you don't, shame on you. You need to broaden your horizons and watch more television. Alright, so that also meant that we got like 2/3 of a stack of moss stone. Not too bad. But now we can... I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get much building done this episode, unfortunately. But the weekend is coming soon, which is good. Everyone loves the weekend. Everybody's working for the week. Yeah, you get the point. But on the weekend, that means I have free time. Yay! So that means I can spend a lot of that free time playing Minecraft and just doing like huge recording sessions. I might even bring out some time lapses of some projects. Gotta stop saying like an idiot. The projects that I've sort of laid the foundations for but haven't started yet, like this little sawmill type area, because I need to build the wheel back here. I need to build the entire house, obviously. And I think for that one I will have the second floor be smaller than the first floor, which I've done before, but those other two, they went into hills, because my house does it and the sheep herder's house does it. But everything else, it always overlaps more. One of the other things that I will need to work on this weekend and record for more delicious videos for all y'all is right over here, the future chicken farmer's house. I've even got a nice little chicken coop already set up, just waiting for people to move in. And not finally, I lied about that half-assed attempt at saying finally. If we head down here, don't break your leg. Broke your legs. I asked you quite politely not to break your legs, but you went and you broke your legs. This house, Sugar Cube Corner, again, coming back to the 6 saddles. If you don't get it, watch more TV. Just search some of the things that you've seen me reference and things like that. Bam. I will need to make Sugar Cube Corner. This is going to be a fairly large building. It will probably be 3 stories. My first 3-story building in this. And because I said that wasn't the final thing, I will need to pick out an area for it, but this city needs a theater. I mean, it's got like everything else that a normal city has. I mean, it's got a mushroom shop, a wheat shop, a melon shop, a blacksmith, a sheep herder house, a house for Red Manly, but there's no theater. What kind of city would I be living in without a theater? It's ridiculous. Isn't that right, Ron? Peter? Exactly. So that's what's going to be on the agenda. And then during the week, once all those things are finished, the next thing that I will do, and I'm promising right now, I will work more on the long haul. I know people that know me personally have been getting annoyed at the fact that I sort of started it and then just drifted away from it. People are anxious and they want to see it, so I will deliver on that. I can't promise at all that I'm going to finish the whole thing. It's going to be a huge build, and just the roof alone would be so much wood chopping down that there's no way I would be able to do it all in a oneer. And recording that would just be painful anyway. So that's what's on the agenda. That's what's been done. Again, I apologize for not really building anything in this episode, but the next few episodes will be action-packed with the usual style. I tell you what I'm going to build. I build it. I tell you why. Everything's all hunky-dory. And before I start rambling off again, this is going to be me signing off for another episode. So until next time, guys, I will see you later. Ta-ta. Stay classy.